Oh my gosh, guys. When a fellow Uber driver not emailed me. Did she email me? Yeah, she emailed me this link in reference to Uber limits the amount of tips we can get through the app. I'm like, wait a minute. What is going on here? This doesn't make sense to me. So you're telling me that the reason is because they want to avoid fat fingers, which means, okay, you want to tip the particular driver 10 and accidentally becomes 100. Okay, isn't there, or can there be a button that the driver can push and say confirm, which means, yes, this is how much I want to tip the particular driver. So why is there a limit? Uber and Lyft is like 200% of whatever the fare is. So, in other words, the driver, I'm going to read this here. This is on www.cnet.com. And this is talking about Uber has a tip limit, ? That's news to... Thank you. That's news to drivers. If you want to leave a generous tip for your Uber driver, you may have to use cash because the ride-hailing app has a ceiling. Lyft has tipping limits too. Okay? And this is where I get this information from here. And then it says Denise can't exactly remember the number of stops she made driving an Uber passenger who needed to run a bunch of errands. We've been there. Okay? He needed to go from A to B, then B to C, then C back to A. Okay? That's what they were saying in here, but it seems to be something else because Uber and Lyft did not confirm that. Okay? So then the driver said, the passenger said, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you're doing this. You're making my day so much easier." Hey, Marcy, good morning. Uberman Tampa, Frank, and Marcy. Good to see you guys. So, she drove him around Los Angeles for more than 90 minutes, yet traveled only 35 miles or so in that time. And since Uber primarily used mileage to calculate its fare, the ride didn't cost much. The grateful passenger said he wanted to give her a big tip, $20. He tapped the tip into the app, and paused. "You got to be kidding me," he told her. "It's saying it's over the limit." Uber's app refused to let Denise passenger tip $20 or more, and he didn't have any cash on him. He ended up giving her the most that the app will allow, which was $14.80. Denise has been a full-time Uber driver for 6 years and never saw a tip limit before. Same here. I never seen it before. I haven't been driving that long, but I've never seen the tip limit before. But then it's only been possible to tip Uber drivers from the app in the past 6 months. Okay? So now let's just hear what this particular person who wrote this. Hey, Miss Davis. Okay. This is the ad. That could be Los Angeles thing because I've gotten $20 tip in the app. Oh, you did? Was it considered $200?
I saw that Uber finally let you tip drivers, like as of June last year, right?
Yeah, they did. But did you know there's a limit on how much you can tip?
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's crazy. A lot of the drivers don't even know.
All right, well, let's take a ride. I want to find out more about this.
Okay, let's do it.
One thing I noticed about the sign as well, they have it on like this. The proper way is like this. So I don't know what that's about.
% of the cost of the ride or $100.
Wow, so 100 is the absolute maximum tip, right? So what if you want to give a driver, say, cash, for example?
You can definitely give cash, that's fine, but a lot of people don't carry cash anymore.
So what has Uber said the reason is behind this limit?
So Uber says they want to avoid typo mistakes or fat fingers. So, you know, when you type in $10, but by mistake maybe you put 100, then the passenger won't have to go through the hassle of getting that money back.
And so competitors like Lyft, do they also have this limit on tips?
Yes, Lyft also has a limit, and theirs is actually a little lower. It's 200% like Uber, but then $50 limit.
And what are drivers saying about this?
So it seems a lot of drivers don't know about the limit. From all the drivers that I've talked to have told me that they have never heard of a limit. And so if they come against the limit, they're really surprised.
Okay.
Jacob, have you heard about this Uber?
This particular driver here, Uber driver, he said that he never heard about the limit. Neither did I. Did any of you knew about the limit? I never knew there was a limit. It is... Here we go. Can you see up here in the red? Uber has a tip limit, and then go to www.cnet.com. Yeah, I didn't know we had a limit. Uber in Tampa said that he was able to get tip. Wait a minute, was that the Uber app? That was Uber Eats, and that was the Uber Eats. See, is there a difference? I don't know, but this was for an Uber driver for like passengers, and the driver took him from point A to B, then from B to C, and then from C back to A. And he was very appreciative to what she was doing, even though she was getting paid for it. But for her to do all of that and was right there for him and to make it easier for him, he appreciated it. You know, and I think that's a good thing. You know, but for Uber to say the reason why they have a limit is because to prevent fat fingers, which means, let's say the passenger wants to tip 10 and they accidentally hit 100. Okay, to eliminate any issues or errors when it comes to money, I believe there should be a confirm button on the app to assure that this is what the passenger wants to tip. Not so much to avoid fat fingers. Who's to say everybody has fat fingers? Who's to say everybody make a mistake? Why are you going to generalize this type of situation just to cover yourself versus just having a confirm button in the app that the passenger will tap on, fat fingers or not, to confirm, yes, this is what I want to give. Instead of just putting a blanket over it and saying, oh, the reason why we have a limit is 200% of whatever the driving is. That's as much as we're going to give them. So if the ride is like $13 and some change, the highest that driver can be tipped is half the same amount of that amount. Okay, in order to equal like $26 and some change. But let's say if the passenger wanted to tip $20, they wouldn't be able to do it. It stops at the 200%. Now they were saying that Lyft, money-wise, they'll go up to 50, but they do have a limit still, the 200%, which is the most that you can tip in the app is 2 times the fare. That's it. But when it comes to cash, the passengers can tip as much as they want to. And Uberman Tampa was talking about the credit card situation. Let me go back here and see. Because she said she talked to Uber about it and Uber did not say anything to say if it is or if it's not. This is their reason. Other than the reason why they have a cap is for fat fingers. Okay, let me see here. I should have highlighted it, but I didn't. What? An adult did number 2 in an Uber driver's car? Yeah, that and see, the thing is, a lot of people don't carry cash. You know, the Ubers is really like being an employee lately. Yeah. He was drunk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is Okay, so Frank said tap the app and tip. My new slogan. Okay. Instead of don't tip 1 star. Okay. Runny made puddles in the front seat. Oh my gosh. Come on, Frank, for real? As I eat my chocolate cake with cream filling. Oh my gosh. So he pulled his pants down to make BM in the Uber driver's front seat? Or was it like, you know what I mean? On his clothes and stuff like that. I mean, everybody that smell like alcohol is not drunk. I think a lot of people use that as an excuse to do some very rude, very uncommon things. Yeah, really busy night. Best of the year. And he had to go home to clean. Oh, it was on his clothes, on his pants. Oh my gosh. Did the passenger say I have to go to the bathroom really quick, or like no warning, no nothing? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. He made $379 the night before. Now he's gonna have to use half of that. Now he's gonna have no warning at all. Now he's gonna have to use half of that to really do a deep cleaning. I mean, a deep cleaning. Oh my gosh, maybe a couple times, because if it's so liquid, I know. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think that. I'm still not in a rush to do nightlife, because things like that, it is possible to happen. It's possible. It doesn't have to, but it's possible. Uber can't pay anybody. Is there a certain amount of money that you would want to get paid in order to tolerate things like that? People vomiting in your vehicle, going to the bathroom in your vehicle. Is there a certain amount of money that you're willing to receive in order to deal with that? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I see if a person is elderly, and this is a different story. But you are a grown adult. You choose to go drink how you drink. Who's to say this never happened before? I don't know. And then you're going to be okay with the person doing that in your car. No, I wouldn't be okay. Not saying that Chris is. Okay, so Frank said, but in wrong address and did not know where he was. Oh, wow, that's the worst. Did not know where he was going when he arrived. Chris had to put in the second address. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. I think those individuals, or those drivers who do the nightlife and be picking up people from the bar, they should be getting paid extra. Even though I don't think you can put an amount on how much a driver would deserve to be able to tolerate that nonsense. But I truly believe they should get a night differential, because a lot of nightlife drivers, it's not too many of them that can tell you they didn't have that issue. You have a lot of them that could tell you, oh yeah, they vomited in my car, they had sex or tried to have sex in the backseat of my car, they did drugs in my car, they urinated in my car, they had a bowel movement in my car, things of that nature. Most likely it happened to someone a driver that does this nightlife a lot. Phoenix opened this week. Biggest weekend of the year in Phoenix. Oh, wow. So people just went crazy. How do you guys feel about that? Would you? No. 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 Oh, man. I don't have my Zello, because I think Uberman Tampa has something to share about Uber Eats. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so he was finally making some money and he had to go home. He was shut down for the day or for the night. Man, can you imagine? You gotta clean that so well, and you gotta let it air out. My friend said $5 bonus for every ride and a 1.4 surge. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, I know he was upset. Oh my gosh. That's awful. I know it can happen anytime, but purposely don't drive late at night. Nah, I don't. I don't do it. I don't do it. I have done it before, but I didn't have any issues. I picked up one guy who was... See, that's another thing. The term tipsy drunk is different for everybody who drink. Because I'm thinking, if you slur speech and you don't really know who you are, you're drunk. But some people who drink is they drink so much to the point they passed out. There's no talking. So, if you're constantly repeating the same thing over and over again, and then you're going through the crying stage, the angry stage, and so on and so forth, you had a little too many. I think that's beyond tipsy. I'm not a drinker, but I think that's beyond tipsy. I'm thinking tipsy would be you mellow. You still aware of what's going on. You know, some people can even drive when they mellow. But to get a passenger in your car, first, he's not sure where he's going. Then you as the driver has to put the information into the second address, which can end up being a setup once this passenger's sober, because that passenger can say, I didn't put that information in. The driver put that information in. But you're going to say you didn't? You had to have put it in, because it was changed. Who did it? You're saying that he was drunk and he did this and that in your car. Then once he's sobered up, the next day, he's emailing Uber saying that he was charged X amount of dollars over and he never put in that second address. I'm just saying, things like this has happened. And now you're shut down. You know, made all this money. Half of that pretty much, if not all, depending on what company you go to. You got to get your vehicle cleaned. I mean, really detail. And then aired out. Okay, and then Frank said $379 Thursday night. and he was at 216 Friday night, but could not pick up a passenger the way his car smelled. Oh my gosh. And Marcy said, I'm going to start driving between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Okay. Seems like it started when the sun go down. Yeah, it's a different breed. It's a different breed when night come. It's a different breed. Okay. Now, this is in reference to the tip for Uber Eats. Now, I don't know if it's the same for the passenger, but this is from Uberman Tampa. He was sharing with us that he was tipped $20 in the Uber Eats app there. Okay. So, is it different in reference to Uber Eats versus passengers? I don't know. But the lady in the video, she's talking about passengers. Yes, she's in Los Angeles. Is that same hold true here? But the way she was talking is as if it was a general thing. Uber does this. Lyft does this. Not Uber does this in Los Angeles. Lyft does this in Los Angeles. So it makes me think that this is something that is more general. But very interesting to know that you can tip a $20. But wait a minute, how much was this? How much was the food? Because Uber can do 2 times, whatever the amount is. Let's see. It can do 2 times it, okay? So let me see how much the food was. Distance. So yeah, I think that would be okay because that was 2 times the fare. Now they will do 2 times the fare. They will allow that. But with Lyft, they will top off at 50. And for Uber, they topped off at 20. Well, no, they wouldn't even let her do 20. They allowed him that he could pay the highest amount to her was $14 and some change. He wanted to tip her $20. So the highest with Uber is 2 times whatever the amount of the fare, the cost of the trip versus more than that. Okay, and then Uber man Tampa said, oh, wait a minute, hold on. He said, Frank said now he has to spend his day cleaning the seats so he can get out early today. Generally, he makes like $150 on a long Friday night. Okay. All right. And then Uberman Tampa said, I don't know how much the food was, I don't think it was very big order, but it could have been. Okay. And then Frank said, I got accepted to Uber and Lyft Facebook users, okay, group, and there are indeed Uber drivers in La Cruz. Awesome. Okay, I'm a part of that group too. I don't go there all the time, but yeah. That is so nice to hear. So you're gonna end up being on the road soon, huh? Frank going to be able to tell us some of his stories. But yeah, I think anytime after, well, nowadays when the sun go down, when it gets dark, you're going to get all kinds of people. All kinds of people. And that is a turnoff for me, just to know that someone can actually vomit in my car, go to the bathroom in my car, do drugs in my car, have sex or try to have sex in my car. And no, and they probably end up having the sex. I mean, because I'm not going to pull them apart, I'm not going to do that. I'll pull over, but, that's about it I can do. and tell them to stop. Stop it. I can't even touch them. I wouldn't even want to touch them. But is to have that going through your mind before you go out to turn your app on. Most likely you won't turn that app on. And I'm one of them. Let me deal with the morning shift. Usually people are on their way to work or coming from work. Let me just deal with them. They're conscious. What they did the night before, they kind of sort of, they with it. We can just keep moving. My friend was like, they said they're driving El Paso due to a glitch in the app. Oh, really? You can throw water on the... Throw the water on the... You're right. So they might say, oh, I need that lubrication. No. Check your app, people, and you could have some promotions for tomorrow. And I even know it. Yeah, Uber in Tampa was saying Uber Eats is that for today or is that for tomorrow? $15 an hour. So definitely check your apps. And then Marcy said, I think it's inedible. It's tomorrow. Okay, that we will encounter alien acting individuals. I know, right? We gotta appropriate in the Uber vehicle, a Lyft vehicle. Oh gosh. These are human beings, people. These are adults that are acting like this. Not children. Not millennials. Or were they millennials? I wonder. All millennials do not act inappropriately like this, because this is totally crazy to me. I don't know. When I look at adults, which I'm learning not to judge people, but when I look at adults, I look at them in such a way of they're going to use common sense. They're not going to do anything stupid. They're going to be respectful. But driving Uber and Lyft, I have found that is not always true. Okay? Another reason why I do not prejudge people or judge people, I let them show me. It's safe for me to let them show me who they are, because they may have two eyes, a nose, a mouth, ears, look like you, meaning, legs, they look like a human being. Totally different. Totally different. I found myself like shocked. But you share with other people, they go, oh, people do that all the time. And I'm like, really? Like when? Depending on what you're exposed to, what you're used to seeing constantly over and over and over again. And when I began to do Uber and Lyft, my eyes became open to a world. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Some of the people. And like I said, I've been through some so-called rough neighborhoods, but there are some jewels in those neighborhoods. I met some very decent people. Black, white, Hispanics, Puerto Rican, Asian. Different walks of life. And I've learned and I've seen so much. And my mindset now is I'm going to let them show me who they are. So that's my mindset. That's it. Okay. All right. And another thing, I got my new sign from Uber. Some people say Uber, however you want to say it. Okay. Now, in that video, the driver had this showing, this sign. However, the email that I received is to see the word on the outside, not the symbol. So I don't know, maybe it's different in different cities, but you peel it like the other one. And I know it goes like this because of the sticky stuff that's around it. But for me, since I do it once in a while, I'm going to put the white paper around the sticky part. Then I'm going to put my Velcro set up here. And then stick it on my window that way so I can remove it and put it up when need to. Because I don't want to keep this in my window. Because it has like a sticky film to it that allows it to stick to your window. And this supposed to help you to place it on there nice and neat and remove it. So inside of the car, you're seeing this. Okay. And this here has that little sheen to it where, you see that? It has a little, like a glow in the dark kind of thing. So yeah, that's the way I'm doing mine. That's why I bought all that Velcro, because you never know when you're going to need Velcro. Okay, let's see. I'll put it back in here. Like so. So I had traced it just in case I wanted to do it like this. But you definitely need to have that little shine or that silver piece showing. So technically I can just cut it out around here. And then trim these corners. And then put my Velcro on it. And bam. So that's my project that I'm going to do. So that's the way the official ones look now. And everyone who is still active on the platform, they said that is the kind that they will be receiving. So if you haven't received it yet, it's coming. And it's in a envelope like that. Let's do it this way. Oh man, and I erased that. Man. Anyway, this is it here. It comes in an envelope like this. And then on the side here it says DC, Maryland, and Virginia. So in terms of this here, this is what we use. They only give you one, and they want it to go on the right rear passenger side. So in other words, whenever you're pulling up, it's seen. To me personally, I believe there should be one in the front because you're pulling up, and then one on the side. So when they open the door, is even further confirmation that, okay, they're in the Uber. That kind of thing. Or maybe they didn't see you come up, but they see it on the side. So, but anyway, I got another one. Another one should be coming, so I'm going to use both of mine. But they're saying it has to be in your window, or you're taking the risk of getting a ticket. See, and that's based upon local regulations. So you would get a ticket from the police saying that you don't have the proper placement of the Uber trade address. So, yeah. Yeah, it sticks on the word side. That's what I'm saying. You have a new one. You have the new one, Uberman Tampa. I saw your Disney debit card. It's cute. That sign they gave me when I started 3 months ago. Oh. Well, welcome aboard. Okay. That's the new one. That is the official new one. So I guess they're trying to get everybody on the same, platform. But yeah. See? That's the sticky part. That part doesn't stick. Look. See? That doesn't stick. But this part does. You see? Let me see. How can I show you it? Okay. I'll show you like this. See this here? I'm going to put it right on the silver part. See how that sticks? But if I put it on the back, And there's no way for me to peel this. You know, there's no way for me to peel it off to make this sticky. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. No. Nope. So that's how mine goes. It's like that. And when it comes to the back, it doesn't stick. But the front, it sticks. So that's how mine goes, guys. So maybe it's different for every maybe it's I don't know. Maybe some places this is it. You know, or in some cities this is it. Did you peel yours off, Uberman Tampa? And based upon the email I received, you see the word. You don't see this. You see the actual word on the window. Whatever. No, what I'm saying is... Whatever. No, what I'm saying is, when it got to this point, because see, this is sticky. That's sticky. But I'm saying, like, did you peel this piece off in order? I don't know. But this can't come apart. So this is it for me. So the best thing to do, follow the instructions that's given, and put it up there, and keep your email where you received. This is the way it's supposed to be on your car, because if it is different and Uber has not told you and you get a ticket, you will have proof of you will following local regulations in reference to this trade dress. So you got to cover yourself, because as you see here, there's a difference. And Marcy, how did you put yours up? Oh, you said your sticky side is on the symbol, not the word? Yeah, that's an issue. My sticky side is on the word. And based upon the email, let's see here. I'm going to pull up the email that they gave me. All right. Say, I did what you did, and it happened to be the logo side that was sticky. I seen on the news that all Uber drivers were getting the light up trade dress. Yeah, but I don't know anybody who got it. That's the one I got. I'm just concerned now because Uberman Tampa said the sticky side is on the symbol and not the word. And then based upon the video that I saw, the word was on the inside of the car and the symbol was shown on the outside. Okay, and let me know, Marcy, what the Green Light Hub says, because this kind of crazy. Maybe it's per city or something, or East Coast, West Coast something. I don't know. This is just crazy. Let's see here. About the thing here. I am looking up the email that Uber sent me in reference to the trade dress, because there's something different, you know. because I showed it on my other video in reference to it. Okay, and then Uberman Tampa said that I think you can get the light beacon after you complete so many rides. Oh, really? I know they were doing that for Lyft, but they got rid of that. You know, the little pink mustache. They said, well, where I inquired, they said they no longer do that. Some ring light hub, like for Lyft, they are giving out the jackets, and they didn't know how long they will be doing that because Paula, she's supposed to receive one. Let me tell you, Paula is one of the top-notch Lyft drivers and Uber drivers. She is known. She is known out there in the world. And she was also accepted. She was sent an email to go to the forum, but it went to her spam folder. So, yeah. You're supposed to receive a Lyft jacket after 1,000 rides, and you get the lighted amp beacon now after 250. Yeah, she hit that. She hit that for the jacket, but they don't give the mustache out anymore. They told her they don't do that anymore. So, just like the cards, I asked other Uber drivers if they received their card with the code on it, their code. I haven't come across not one who had received a card from business card from Uber. But they sent it to me. It was replaced with the amp. Yeah, but they said they don't do it anymore. And she's well over 1,000. They told her she'll be getting a jacket. But other than that, not even the little amp. I think it has AMP on it or something like that with the pink glow to it. So I don't know. I think sometimes, just like Uber used to give out t-shirts with Uber on it. Some will have like 500 rides, 1,000 rides, so on and so forth. Well, they must have lied to her because she didn't get one. All she had, they told her she will receive the jacket. They didn't say anything about the amp. And again, maybe that's based upon location because, yeah, if anyone, she should be getting one for sure because she's out there like that. But, yeah, so I don't know. So basically check with your green light hub to make sure that you're receiving the, you know, the little goodies based upon how many rides that you actually completed. And take it from there. Anyway. Yeah, Uber is untogether. They're still trying to put things together. They really are. But it's like they got so many people working on it. They just threw all this in a pile, but there's no sustainability. There's no consistency throughout. You hear one driver, oh, I got this t-shirt from the Green Light Hub. They were passing them out because I did 500 rides. Okay. You talk to another driver who did 500. Did you receive a t-shirt? What t-shirt? Never heard about it. Where did you get these business cards from? I got them from Uber. They sent me a whole stack. They sent me an email, asked if I wanted to receive it. And I said yes, and they sent it to me. I'm going to see if I can get some. They didn't give me any. They say they don't do that anymore. So, I don't know. I really don't know. So, they do have a lot of overnight stardom. And then you don't see it again. It's just done. Let's see. They don't want to put it together. They want to keep it murky. I don't know. I don't know, Frank, but I just think that some things need, in a business, some things need to be consistent. For the better, not for the worse. And when it comes to a lot of things that Uber does and say they're going to do, they end up not doing it, or they do it for a certain period of time. The next thing you know, it's like, what happened? Okay, let's see here. All right, let's see. Then blame it on the drivers, not employees. Yeah, how about that? And Marcy says they're consistent in putting account on hold when a passenger complains like clockwork. Yeah, true. And do you know? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I delivered McDonald's orders to Honey Boo Boo's sister. Are they in Florida? Honey Boo Boo's sister. Honey, does she have a sister? I didn't know she had a sister. Wait a minute. I think she did have a sister, an older sister. Really? Did you get an autograph? And she went at McDonald's? Really? Well, people like what they like. Oh, okay. Uman said, it sure looked like her. I can't tell you if it was her sister, but it sure looked like Honey Boo Boo. Oh, okay. Frank said, tell me how you can tap the app to accept the ride hands-free. Hands-free? Only if you're using the accessibility settings in the app, and then you can just speak it. Oh, that's the only thing I can think of in reference to that. Because you do have some people... Right. Yeah. And tell her that you want to auto accept. So, yeah, there you go. So every ride that comes through, you're automatically receiving it, no matter how far or how near. And also, Frank, do they have Uber Eats? Hey, OG Purple Johnson, how are you? You know Uberman Tampa. Do they have Uber Eats there, Frank? How are things, OG Purple Johnson? Really, Honey Boo Boo? Location this? Okay. I pointed out that Uber says not to break the law, but then says to tap the app. No, only standard Uber and Lyft. Oh, okay. Okay. I can't wait till you get on the road, Frank. I really want to know how it is out there for you. If you want perfection, you're barking up the wrong tree, honey. Oh, that's a good segue, Uberman Tampa. Speaking of barking up the tree. Okay, guys, so you know Uberman Tampa has a subscription with BarkBox. I'm trying to find the email. The text message he sent me. Okay, so wait a minute. You sent me the link. You sent me from... Oh, okay, a different number. Okay. Okay, because I was going to say, wait a minute. I know I saved it. All right. You just want to see... No, I don't want to see you suffer. No. No, not at all. I just want you to share with us on your channel, because I know you have a channel. I'm subscribed to it. But I want you to share with us the reality of it for you, your experience there. As a new driver, You know what I mean? Express yourself and share. That's all. Okay, so bark. This. Oh, how I'm gonna do this. All right. I'm gonna do it like this. This is the link for the bark box, and you know, Uberman Tampa. You want me to read the link? I mean, like tap the link, or you want me to read? What do you want me to read? All of this? No, I don't. Oh, okay. Okay. So you want me to just go to the link? Is that what you're telling me? Asking me. Okay, OG Purple John said, good. I'm going to brave the weather for eats today and maybe lift tonight. Oh, so, no. Okay. So, OG Purple Johnson, Uberman Tampa, Uber Eats sent him a promotion, $15 an hour, and that's for tomorrow. So check your promotion section for Uber Eats and see if there's anything special going on for you. Oh, okay, but where's the promotion code though? The JO. No, I'm not. No, I haven't received my insurance card yet. So Uber is sent me an email saying that you're not making any money with Uber. Really, what they're saying is you're not making us any money. The Lyft is giving me, some extra money if I was to sign up, like turn the app on at a certain time. Okay. Okay, so then see this here. This is I don't want to show all of that though. Okay. I'm going to erase it and then I can show just that. The link itself, okay? Okay, so what Uberman does, Uberman Tampa, he actually subscribed to BarkBox, and he gets toys for the dog, for Reba and Eddie. Also, he donates free toys to the police department for their dogs. So he asked me if I would share this information. Really? Okay, I'm gonna get to that. He wants me to share this information with you all to help support that. The donation that he receives to the police department. So let me go back with this here again and show you the link. And I don't want to erase the wrong things here. Okay, that's the code, the JO. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I got it. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here we go. Because I want to just show the link itself. Yeah, that is real good. Eats on Sunday, drive 20 trips, get an extra $80. Wow. Yeah, it is nice of him to do that. So, we are, I see us as a family, those who want to be a part of the family. And we just try to help each other out as much as we can. But those who would like to sign up here, right there, and that's the code right here. and you will be able to pick how much you want to pay a month. And I believe the first month is free. And it's based upon the size of your dog, but you can switch it up accordingly from what I see here. And they have different size, the dogs like that. Okay, the first box is free, yeah. So I think it's a good cause. Yep, your first month is free because your friend invited you. So those who have dogs, pass it on. If you don't want to use the link, you don't have a dog, you don't have an animal, and you don't see the need, pass it on to someone else that might have a dog. Okay, I'll read off the code. Okay. Let me go back here. Okay, so it's HTTP www.barkbox barkbox.com /r/ capital J, we have 0, capital W, capital Y, capital F, capital J, capital L, the number 6, capital X, the number 0. And here we go. BarkBox. Sign up. Your first month is free. This is on behalf of Uberman Tampa. This helps him. The more he get referrals out, the more he can do in terms of donations. And like he shared with me, I think it was last night before, how the customer service, they were outstanding. And so he felt, I had to laugh. I was like, wow. He saw how they communicated with him. He was very appreciative, to the point he felt like, I need to get my code out here even more. These people are fantastic. So I'm like, okay. So then when I read and I looked and saw the different information, I'm like, oh, okay. So he really into this, guys. He's very appreciative to the customer service, to the point he just want to get the word out there. So even if you don't purchase it or sign up yourself, tell other people. Just tell them to sign up. BarkBox, the first month is free, and you'll get toys for your animal, and it's going to be a surprise. And based upon Eddie, oh my God, and Reba, they should be the advertisement dog for BarkBox. I'm just saying. If you haven't seen the video, Uberman Tampa recording, Chris is sitting on the floor, Indian style, with his legs crossed. He had his glasses off. He was waiting for the dogs to, give him kisses because he had just came home. So, they had the new toy. Eddie had it in his mouth. And then Reba, she got the little tail end of it. And then Chris take his hand like this to put under Eddie, pulled the toy out of his mouth. I was like, wait a minute. Isn't that a pit bull? Like, really? You know what I mean? He just pulled it out of his mouth, held it in the air, told Eddie to sit, told Reba to sit, and he was so excited. Their eyes was fixed on that toy. You think I'm lying or exaggerating? You check out the video yourself, Uberman Tampa, and you will see the dogs. You'll see a picture of the dogs in that video. Chris had his hand up, and they were eyes fixed. When he moved it, they moved their head. And he was telling them to sit. He said something, then sit. Something and sit, and they sat. Then he tossed it. Man, they made a beeline. It was as if, oh my gosh, the vision that they have in the, what is it, the staring power or the, I mean, it was like you couldn't do this to confuse them. Their eyes were set. Oh, sit, wait. That's what it was. Sit, wait. And they sat and they waited. And their eyes was fixed on this toy. And soon as he threw it, they went shoo. It was as if by the time the toy landed, Eddie was right there, grabbed it. Then Reba trying to get it, and they just shaking, and they, oh my gosh, I watched it a couple times because I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What stood out the most for me was when Chris was able to get the toy out of Eddie's mouth. For me, I wouldn't have done it because I'm thinking pitbull, lockjaw, you know what I mean? But he was able to do it, and the dogs didn't, try to jump on him. They were well-mannered dogs. And then the other thing is when he had it in his hand, and they just like this, the tail just a wagging. And he said, sit, wait. Boom. They sat and wait like on command. And then when he tossed it, it went shoo. I'm like, you know what? I would not want to be someone to come in that home and rob them. Because if Uberman Tampa has a secret word or Chris has a secret word, I feel sorry for the individual. Because when these dogs have their eyes fixed on something that they really want, trust and believe they will get it. Prime example, check out the video yourself if you want to. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you what I saw. And I was amazed. I was like... And I've had plenty of pit bull. And I have never. One time, they were eating. And I moved the bowl. And one of them growled. That was the first and last time I ever touched anything of theirs. First and last time I ever touched anything of theirs. Okay? I would let other people deal with them. No. Okay, the logo police actually got their own subscription. Oh, they did? Okay. Oh, you want me to share this the customer service story? Hopefully I didn't erase it just now. Oh, Marcy said she saw it. So I'm not lying, right, Marcy? Oh, see, I erased it. Because I didn't want all the, all the information on there. But the conversation of the customer service, Uber and Tampa wasn't able to pay a certain, I think it was for February month or something like that. They were able to change the name, the date to another date that would be more convenient for him. And it wasn't like, when you going to pay? And, they weren't nasty. They were really, here it is right here. Okay. See, he's very passionate about this. I mean, he really want people to know that the customer service is phenomenal. Okay. So it says here, this is him. Okay. He was just sharing, I'm in a very hard time right now. I can't afford it right now. Maybe next week. So then the customer service person said, of course, I would hate for Eddie and Reba to not be spoiled this month. I'll make February free for your pack. This is customer service with BarkBox, okay? Also, we bill all our customers on the 3rd of the month. But we understand that this day may not work for everyone. Very, very smart. We can now change your billing date to be between the 1st and the 10th of the month, starting next month. Would any of these dates work better for you? And so he's replied and said the 10th would be best. Okay. Now this I like this type of customer service. All right, and then okay, so I said that one part. Is that the same thing? No, this is a different one here. Okay. Okay, and then the customer service representative to say, "Hi there, this is the beginning part. Thanks for reaching out. My name is blank, okay? I will be leading a helping paw." Oh, lending a helping paw. You don't find good customer service like that anymore. It's more, a lot of them are pounding you. So when you're going to pay? Why didn't you pay? What issue are you having? They want to know, like, you know what I mean? They really don't care. And then they personalized it when they said Reba and Eddie. They know that Reba and Eddie are technically the customers. You know what I mean? So it's really good. So I think everyone who uses the app, the code for BarkBox, I don't think you'll be disappointed, because this is proof that the customer service is really, really good and very understanding, and they have that personal side. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't try them either. I'm just like, okay, okay. I'm just saying. Woo, but they're beautiful though. Okay, and Frank said, ever checked out Donald Duck Tale? No. I don't think I have. What is it about? That's how customer service should be. Excellent. Exactly. Not nowhere in that conversation. When, why? You know, like, you know, it was, she gave him options, a frame between the 1st and the 10th. You pick. Not no. We set it on the 3rd of every month, and you're supposed to pay it the 3rd of every month. And if you don't pay it the 3rd of every month, we're going to charge you late fee, this and that, and this and that. Good customer service is hard to find. And when you find it, you got to really appreciate it. Okay, and OG Purple Johnson said, I'm going to check out this app. Is it only toys that are sent? I think it's just, is it just toys? Uberman Tampa? They usually get, okay, they usually get 2 toys and 3 treats. Oh, okay, so there you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there you go, OG Purple Johnson. I tell you, have you seen any of Uberman's Tampa's video about the dogs when he would come home and he did the unboxing for February? It's adorable. And some have the squeaky noise to it. Another thing, if any reason your dog doesn't like a toy or a treat, they'll replace that toy or treat for free, no question asked. There you go. That's customer service. And people appreciate it. But sometimes you can give people excellent customer service like we do when we're driving Uber Eats or whatever class of Uber we're driving, and Uber X, but everybody don't appreciate excellent service. You know? And then everybody has their own definition of what excellent service is for them. And I think, again, Uber and Lyft need to change that. And then from what I was told, that this 180 days was supposed to have been just like the beginning of change. that they are working on some things that they need to change even more. I'm just saying, they need to do some things. OG Purple Johnson, did you get your new trade dress? And if so, which side is the sticky side? This side or this side where you see the name? Because this is making me kind of sort of curious here. Like, what are they doing? What you doing, Uber? And I'm looking under the wrong, what you call? Who say you can get a toy for a little more cash? What's that? What are you talking about, Frank? Okay. I know that's right. Rake it all in. Be safe out there, Marcy. Oh, Uberman Tampa's Bark Box. Oh, okay. And you know how sometimes they say, oh, no, don't worry about it's free or we're not going to charge you. And you wake up the next day and they charge you. That didn't happen. Awesome. Okay. All right, Marcy. That's Frank. If you pay like $9 more, you get an extra toy. Oh, okay. And OG Purple Johnson said, I've had that for a while now. The lines face out. Okay. Out on the window, front and back. Okay. So, you mean this here? How long have you had yours, OG Purple Johnson? I know Marcy says she had hers like for 3 months now. And I'm just trying to gauge the time frame. Maybe this is what they want, all the drivers to have now. So this is shown on the outside? About 3 months for you too? Okay. Seem like they're trying to get everybody on board with the new trade dress. But according to this here, for me, this is what's seen on the outside. And this is what's seen on the inside. Is yours the same or the opposite? Good morning, Uber Lady Baltimore. How are you? You got yours this morning? Okay. So, Uber Lady Baltimore, is this the side that is seen through the window? Like on the outside? Or is it this side? Because mine is sticky. And everyone else in the feed is saying that this is what shows on their side. On the window side. And then the inside of the car, this is what they see. Is the words. Whereas the way this sticky stuff is, the word is what's seen on the outside, and this is what's seen on the inside. So how is yours, Uber Lady Baltimore? I'm trying to see if you can... Because that's weird. Why is it different? It should be the same. Okay, yes. Out Uber is seen on the inside logo. Okay. Wait a minute. Mine is like, yours is like mine? Okay, so OG Purple Johnson is saying that Uber is seen on the inside. Logo on the outside. You see what I'm saying, Uber Lady Baltimore? For them, it's different. This is what is seen on the outside for them. And then on the inside of the car is this. Yeah, that's weird because I'm like, if I was to do that, this would be the side that is exposed to the element. And then the passenger should see the logo. Inside of the car, on the outside of the car. Because this here, it has the little sticky stuff on it. Can you see that? Whereas I suppose to put this up against the window. I don't understand that one. Because then, I'm concerned because then they say, like, if you don't have it, then you're risking a chance of getting a ticket. Yeah, you put it on the rear passenger side window, the very last window. See, I have like an SUV, so mine will go on that little triangle kind of thing window. The logo shows to the street. I don't see how ours will show to the street because this, it doesn't, it's no sticky stuff. Yep, Uber against the window, and it reflects, which I think is good. Okay. Yeah. If you're in a car, and in other words, Frank, the very last window on the passenger side, that's where they want this to go. You don't think this will fit? Well, if it doesn't fit, then put it to the window in front of the very small window. Well, this is kind of confusing to me because this is how it goes on. This sticks. This is the window here, and it sticks like that. So, which means this will be what the passengers see when I pull up. And then when they're in the car, this is what they will see. Okay, when you sit in the back seat, peel the logo. Okay. All right. When you sit in the back seat, peel the logo and place it in your triangle. Peel off the sticker, but you should see the word. Yeah, it's different for us, OG Purple Johns, because see, the sticky stuff is right here. Right around here. Not around here. There's nothing sticky here. See? Yeah. And I can't peel it. And of course, no instructions. I mean, because it's quite simple. Just stick it up there. Right. No, you can't. Okay, you're going to check. Okay, Uber Lady Baltimore going to go to the Green Light Hub to see what's going on because it's obvious there's a difference. Because she's in Baltimore, so am I. And we received ours like this with the word being shown outside with the special glow material. Whereas for OG Purple Johnson, you're in Philly, right? OG Purple Johnson, and for Tampa, Florida. And I think Marcy's in Philly. Hers is the way theirs are is the word is on the inside of the car. Like if the passenger's sitting here, this is what they see. But on the outside of the car, they see this. Right, I do. They sent me the email, and the email has it like this. In the rear, passenger side window, just like this. They don't tell us anything for the front. It's only for the right rear window. So when we pull up, this is what the people see, is that. So, I mean, it's based upon local regulations. Maybe here in Baltimore, they want it to be the word being shown. And the cities where you are from in Marcy and Uber and Tampa, maybe they want the logo to be seen and the word is in the inside. Yeah. But yeah, Uber lady Baltimore, she gonna let us know what's what. Cause see, when I put it in here, when they gave it to me, this is how it is. And it's the Uber piece in here. I traced it. So yeah, I don't want to take a chance of getting a ticket because of that. And I'm trying to find my email. And I think I was looking under the wrong email address. Yes, I was. That's why. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to show you. Okay. Here we go. Because the first time they said it was a mistake. And then this one said here, see, important update. Your correct decal guidelines are inside. So then you send us that information there, there, there. And where's the picture? Here we go. That's where they want us to have ours. You see that, Frank? On the side. That's considered the passenger side. Right there. And that's for us. But before that, they were telling me to put it That's what I'm thinking, because it's you know, I think it's different per city. Oh, and your decal is different in New Mexico? Oh man, I would like to know what yours look like. I can't wait till you get on the road. Oh my gosh. That is interesting. I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to show you the other email that they sent me before they gave the update. So it's obvious it's different for, I guess it's different per city. So I don't know. So just, if you have any questions, check with the Greenlight Hub so you don't risk getting a ticket. And keep your emails that you receive from Uber. I'm keeping mine. So if it is something wrong and I have mine up based upon how it is to be, and I get a ticket, well, then I'll have proof indicating this was the instructions. This is exactly what I did. Okay. Really, I don't even want to get caught up in the system like that. I just, you know, I don't like stuff like that. Their website says to put it on the windshield passenger side. Right, the rear, on the rear, yeah, the very last window, that where it can fit, yeah. I think they need to have one in the front too, though. But I don't know. So this is what I'm saying. Right, no front windshield. Yeah, no front windshield. Okay, is this it? Let's see. Yeah, that's the more current one. Not window. What do you mean, not window? I'm trying to find windshield. The rear windshield? That was the front window. Hey, Jeremy, how are you? Good to see you. We're trying to figure out the windshield. The windshield. That's where they want it to be? You know what, Frank? I'm narrowing it down to according to the local regulations. And I think for us, ours is to be on the right, on the passenger side, towards the rear. They don't have that for us here. They're saying we only have one sticker, and that sticker is going to be on the right passenger side. The first email I received, they had it on the rear windshield. And then the second email, which I just shared, they had a correction, and they said they wanted on the passenger side rear window, like on the very last window on the passenger side. OG Purple Johnson said, by the time everyone get on board with these stickers, Uber is... I know, right? Oh, be giving out amps like Lyft. Exactly. Now with the amps, is everybody getting amps? OG Purple Johnson? I thought that was for those who have completed a certain number of rides. So is everybody getting amps? I'm trying to see here. Oh, really? Why? Why is that, Frank? But they're not telling us to put anything in the windshield. And not even on the rear window, but on the passenger side, last window, rear window. Well, technically it's not, side window. That's what they're telling us. It's on the passenger side. Hey, Adrian, the passenger side window. And OG Pepper Johnson, are they giving out? Okay. Here they say if you have 250 rides, I don't think I have enough. But last time I drove, I had a message asking me why my amp isn't connected. Okay. Right, send the amp to me, of course. $5 cash tip. Okay, Uber me in Tampa. Okay. Wow, OG Purple Johnson. I don't know. Excuse me, there's a disconnect somewhere. I don't think I got any sleep last night. Did I get any sleep? I don't know. Oh, was he? Was he? Was he then? Oh, really? Really, darling? Really? What happened last night, Adrian? Oh, no. What happened? Something happened last night. Adrian has the floor. Talk to us. I don't have it. He can call me. Oh, you mean food? Oh, what? You didn't burn the food up, did you? You didn't burn the food. I don't have my other phone down here. I'm redoing my office too, so I can set my stuff up in the office again. Ooh. Then I'll have everything there. What happened with the food, Adrian? Because it sounded like Uber in Tampa, he got something to share. He got something he won't talk about. Okay, me so nice spaghetti with turkey ground beef. Okay, it was buy one, get one free at Winn-Dixie. Oh my gosh, Winn-Dixie. Let's see. When I went down South Carolina, there was a Winn-Dixie. Yeah. When I was younger, I remember Winn-Dixie down there. So you made spaghetti and ground turkey? What else did you put in it? Let's see. I can't find that other email. Let me tell you what, Dixie got some good fried chicken in the deli. Really? I bought some for lunch. They almost beat Popeyes and Publix? Really? How so? The crunchiness, the taste, what? Wow. That's a bold statement there. I have to agree with Adrian. Winn-Dixie fried chicken does beat Popeyes. Really? Do you guys have Royal Farms there? Yeah, it's crunchy. Oh gosh. Really? Do you guys have Royal Farms? Now their chicken is pretty good. Can't find it. I'm trying to find that other email. But it does have that Popeye texture taste. Oh, really? Yeah. I'll tell you, that's something else. Okay, I like the roasted chicken at Walmart. Those are really good. Yes, I can eat 2 days off of it. I like for mine to be dark, because to me the skin is so thin, but it has so much flavor, and it just, when you take off the leg, it just falls right off the bone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, the meat is so, yeah. Very good. Everything is cheap there than Publix. A lot of good deals. I sure. Well, you say he was a bad boy. They had, oh gosh, 12 glazed donuts in the bakery. Buy one, get one free. No. Oh my gosh. How much was one? You like the 12 pack. Oh, see, that makes it difficult. Buy one, get one free. Oh, $4. Okay, okay. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my gosh. Better you than me, because, oh my gosh. I would have been thinking, oh, you know what? Let's get buy one, get one free here. I'll take two, and then I'm gonna get another buy one, get one free, and then give that. Oh my goodness. And glazed at that. Wow. Old man Tammy said he would have been right behind you, Adrian, because he loved Winn-Dixie. Buy one, get one. Okay. Adrian said it's all gone now. What? You and Patrick ate it all up last 2 days. Oh my gosh. He had a box and you had a box. And Frank said it's surprising that Walmart has such good food. Their poppers, chicken strips, and breadfish are just great. Really? I never tried those. Now, I have tried the rotisserie. I have done that. I've tried that. And also Sam's. Sam's Club has very good rotisserie chicken. I like theirs. And it doesn't cost a lot. I think it was, what, less than $4? You know? And it's delicious. And it's hard for them to keep them on the shelf because as soon as they come out, they're piping hot. You know how they, bag them up, put the little container. And people are like in line. At Sam's Club, they're in line waiting for the rotisserie chicken to come out. They hardly keep, you might see one or two just sitting there. Costco's has the best pizza. I think Sam's Club has the best pizza. I think their pizza is like yummy, yummy, yummy. So good. Oh my gosh. I like their pizza. I've been to Costco once. Yeah, I've been there once. The one we have here, it seemed to me it was too cluttered. It had so much stuff. I don't think it was big enough where I think they improved it, but I haven't been back. It's been a couple of years now. But Sam's Club, it has so much stuff there, but you can move around and you're not bumping into each other. I haven't tried it, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, so I didn't work today or yesterday because they didn't have any cars available, but I kind of went out a little late, so that was my fault. Trouble hitting the snooze button. Okay, well, we're going to work on that because I'm quite sure you are enjoying those glazed donuts and going into Winn-Dixie and having, So think about that before you hit that that snooze button. Say, ooh, Winn-Dixie. If I get up, I can go there, okay? Sometimes we got to motivate ourselves so many different ways to get the job done. Okay, so Adrian said, but as long as I get there 15 minutes before 6, I'll be good. Okay. And then Frank said they have combo lunches, 2 of these, 1 main course. Oh, wow. Extra if you want deep fried okra. Ooh. Let me tell you. Now, my grandma, she's passed. When we went to visit her, I've never had okra ever in my life, right? The first time I had okra, I want to say I was an adult. So she fried it and she said, here, try it, Josh. And I tried it. It was delicious. The slime, the little seeds in it, it tastes so good. And she raised her chickens. And so I had a fresh chicken. Let me tell you, raised chicken tastes totally different than chicken from all these other places. They have, to me, it had more of a little sweet taste to it. Very, very, very subtle though. It was like, and they were small pieces, and even the skin was different. It was like, wow, it was so fresh. So I had that. I had the chicken, fresh chicken and okra. Man, let me tell you. Many years later, I tried to fry my okras. I got a nice little pound of okra. I burnt every bit of it. I burnt every bit of it. And then I'm trying to reminisce in my mind, how did Grandma do this? She had oil. And the thing was, I walked away from it. I supposed to just keep it, and babysit it, if you will, or pot set it or whatever, and burnt it all up. Then a couple years later, I tried it again, and I was okay with it. You got to really baby it. Okay, so Adrian says, so tomorrow I'm going to make sure I get up the Super Bowl money. I know that's right. Adrian, you need to make sure you're up extra early tomorrow and get down there because everyone else is going. Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be a money-making day. So definitely you're going to have to be up a couple hours beforehand and get on down there and get yours. Honestly, though, Adrian, the Super Bowl rush isn't going to be until the afternoon. Okay. I'm just looking out for you, Adrian, because you're part of the family. He is. I'm telling you, everybody is going to be extra early tomorrow. Right. Big bucks. Exactly. And then Frank said, go Eagles. I don't know why I'm excited. I'm not a big fan. It's the Super Bowl. Even we here, in Baltimore, it's going to be exciting because people are going to be having parties at their homes. They're going to be at the bars and restaurants. It's a lot of excitement. It's the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, Look at Uber in Tampa. Go Patriot. Me personally, I'm not into sports like that. I'm the type of person, if I watch a game, I'm like, run. No, don't let them get it. And then somebody get it. Go, run with the ball. I don't take sides. Whoever got the ball, I'm like, watch out, run. Oh no, touchdown. What? So, yeah. I will probably make a lot of people upset if they have favorite teams because I will be neutral. They're not putting anything in my pocket. If anything, I'm buying their logos and all that kind of stuff. So, really, your head is pounding. Why your head pounding? What's going on? Did I miss something up here? What Jeremy said earlier? Let's see. Cool. Oh, you had the same thing, but didn't share. You're talking about the glazed donuts, Jeremy. Why is your head? Oh, I have a really bad headache. Oh my gosh. Do you take medicine for it? FYI, the Phoenix Open and the Super Bowl are on the same weekend. Oh, wow. Feels like sinus infection. Oh, I hate those. You have the lights off. Some noise would sound extra loud too. Usually I'll just have to sit in my room. Okay. With the lights off, I turn the television off, and I just gotta kind of zone out and try to relax. It's so painful. Oh my gosh. Do you have a Navage? The little machine that can clean your sinus? You do? Have you tried that? And Adrian said, oh yeah. Well, it was on the sport news that Baltimore Ravens owner was considering firing the coach. Yeah. At the end of the season. Yeah. It was pretty hot. Yeah. There are gonna be some changes. The general manager, right? You do? Okay. And did you try it? Okay. Did it help any? Jeremy, wasn't it amazing to see the stuff coming out your nose, out the sinus area? I was so amazed. I was like, that was in my nostrils? Like, ew. things. Oh my gosh, you'd be surprised what's all in this area here. Oh my gosh, you'd be surprised. You put the Navage to your nose. You gotta open your mouth a little. Okay, you put the little prongs in the nose. You open your mouth. You gotta breathe through your mouth because your nose has the prongs in it. And then you push the button, and that water will run through your nose and come out and go down. Hi, Artem, how are you? And then you see in the bottom chamber all the stuff that comes out of your nose. And the upper chamber has the solution with the salines in it. And I'm glad you're doing very good. Are you driving for... You're driving for Uber and Lyft, I believe. Is that true? Yeah, if everybody could get it, that would be awesome. Because it does help. Matter of fact, when I go upstairs, I'm going to do mine. I'm going to cleanse mine out. You'd be surprised what's hiding in there, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because think about it. Wherever we go, we breathe in this stuff. And the hairs that's in our nose supposed to catch certain particles. And it doesn't always. That's why it's good to blow your nose. That's why it's good to clean your nose. Like get a wet tissue and you go in your nose and you just clean it that way. Because there are certain things that are just hanging on the hairs inside of your nose. Some people's hair is very long. Some people's hair is very short. You can't see it. But the hairs in the nose is there for a reason. Because it acts as a block for certain particles just going up into your nose. Let's see. Does it make you sleepy, Jeremy, the medicine? Mine does. Sinus allergy medicine. It just knocks me out. And you find yourself breathing through your nose. I mean, your mouth. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. That's crazy. What is that? It's that centotrizine. Cetirizine. Yes. Oh. Ooh. Something like that, or is that it? Cetirizine. Okay. These medicine names of different medicines. You can come up with a song with some of them. Now, I was about to chew some gum. I forgot Uberman Tampa is here. Sometimes the gum chewing affects him, and I don't want that to happen to him. It's called respect. Anybody want an antacid tablet? I know, and I got the gum right here, like, like I can wait. It's no big deal. I can wait. Okay, so our trim, what's going on with you? Anything new? Talk to us. My favorite gum, well, okay, it depends. Now, if it's chewing gum, I like spearmint. I like Wrigley's, that kind of gum. Now, if it's for blowing bubbles, like I do on the other channel, it will be Super Bubble. Because when I blow it up and it pops, and then I have it on my lip, it's easy to take off. Whereas other gum, yeah, that's it. But the other gum, it'll stick to my lip. Because I can get bubbles like this, and when they pop, you know, it gets on your skin. So I do like that kind. And I bought those from Amazon, a big container of 300. So yeah. Big Red is nice. I like the, if anything, I like the flavor of it. It's like a cinnamon, spicy kind of flavor to it. What clears allergies and sinus? Jeremy. So Atrim, Artrim. How's it going? And the Uber and Lyft land for you. Two tablets. Did he leave us? These are very tasty. I got these from Amazon. Fruit flavor. They don't have that real chalky after effect. Oh, okay. It doesn't make you sleepy? It's good up to September 19, 2019. So that's pretty good because I don't use them all the time. When I was a kid, I liked fruit strip gums. You know what? Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so Frank said when I was a kid, I liked fruit strip gum. I think it was the advertising. Oh, really? Yeah, the antacid does. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's good to take. You know, you need is like 2 or 4, they say. And it has calcium in it. Calcium carbonate. 500 milligrams. These doesn't help you? With the nothing. Gurge? Is the reflex regurge? Is that what we're talking about, Jeremy? Fruit strips. I don't what do they look like, Frank? The fruit strips. This is not industrial size. I have 2 of these. I think it was $7 for 2, something like that. Yeah. I could have went to the store and got them less. It's just that different color strips. Do they still sell them now? Patrick told me that the Tums is not good for your stomach. Worse soda. Worse. Wait a minute. It's worse than soda. He heard that from some of the article online, but you know how that goes. Oh, okay. Uberman Tabby, you better leave me alone. I need to go to Amazon Anonymous. I tell you. Oh goodness. I don't buy just to be buying, but You know, they brought it the next day, and it was kind of late when I was thinking about it. They were like juicy fruit stick size. Ooh, that sounds tasty. You know what they say gum is made out of, right? But I like gum, you know. Oh, okay. And remember the other day we were talking about covering the back seat of your vehicle? Oh, it's chewing gum, not bubble gum. Okay. And there is a difference, yeah. I take Pantroprazole. Pantroprazole, is that what you take? Remember we were talking about that? So I ordered this for the back seat of the car. It's a Dickie. It has a nice feel to it. So, and what was concerning to me, water resistance. Remember we were talking about people urinating in the car and wasting stuff? And it said it's a universal seat cover. And it's suitable for, there you go. And Dickie's supposed to be, you know, supposed to be pretty good. The material is good. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I would have to look it up. I don't know how much it was. I don't think it was over $20. I don't think it was over $20. Yeah, but I'm gonna put it in the car, and it's nice and thick. You can feel the material, and it's easy to put on. And see, and I saw it. I was like, it's good for dogs, people that might have dirty clothes on, and you can just wash it. Let's see, right? You can just wash it, right? Oh, you have black velour seats? I would. Yeah, you need something. Get like a neutral color. Something that's definitely water resistant, because yeah, you're gonna need it. Hey, Miss G, how are you? Hey, Yvette. Make sure you get some for the front seat too. Well, see, I just thought about the back, because that's usually where my passengers go. But you know what? You're right. Because Frank was telling us that one of the Uber drivers had a passenger who did number 2, the runny kind in the front seat. Yeah, in Phoenix. Man. But yeah, so I got this basically for the back seat. And yeah. See, right now the seats I have, they're water resistant, but I want to protect it even more, instead of just having the, you know, just the seat itself, and just cover it up with this. Yeah, it was a mess. He had to shut it down and get the car clean, and it was a mess. Frank talked about it earlier in the feed. How are you, Miss G? So yeah, definitely get yourself a car seat for the back and work your way up towards the front. You know. Yep. So I'm gonna put that on there. It's supposed to be real easy. Put this slip on like that. So I'll put that on. I see. I have. Okay, Frank said I see. I see they have seat covers made for each car for $50 to $80. Well, there you go. Yeah. I mean, it's an investment, but it'll help. Let's say if you want to trade your car in, you know, even if you wanted to sell your cars for parts, there are some junkyards that you can sell your seats to, because people will. Have you ever seen a car that had mixed matte colors, doors, hood, trunk, bumper, chairs? People go to the junkyard and get different chairs and whatever, you know, and they take it from there. But yeah, it's an investment. And then I believe you can take it off and wash it if it does get dirty. It says protect seats from dirt and stains. Easy fit, slip on protection. Heavy duty, hard wearing. Now, I don't know. Spot clean. You can only spot clean it. It said do not dry clean, do not heat dry, do not bleach. So spot clean. So there you go. The only concern I have about it is, hey Larry, how are you? The only concern I have about it is, you know, sometimes people get in the car and they slide across. I wonder how stable that is. Instead of them walking across and then sit, some slide across. You did. I called you back. You had a busy day, huh? A busy night? I'm getting Ubering to buy all this stuff, assuming I make any. Shit. What happened, Miss G? Yeah, it does. They have slits in it, and that was important. Okay, you were up Ubering. Oh, okay. See, they have little slits in it right there where your seatbelt fit through. And then like the one in the back, you got, you know, you go across that way. And then the one in the middle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? No, they didn't. Please don't say that. You know what, Frank? I think we got a problem. Because my back row, the seat belts are on the back part of the seat. I think we have a problem here. The hideaway. Okay, this is going to be a problem. You know what? They're advertising really what this is good for. Dogs, dirty shoes, and children, though. So it has to be able to lock. You see what I'm saying? Because the seatbelt, my seatbelt is attached on the seat itself. I think all of them. This one here, this one, and I think the one in the middle. Maybe the one in the middle is sideways. Let me take this out and see. That's, man. Oh, maybe it's a two-piece. If it's a two-piece, I should be good. Okay. Let me see. Maybe it's a two-piece. You can cut holes in the cover, but it will be hard to get the latch out. Is it? Oh, I don't wear two. You would look lovely in a two-piece. Yes, you would. If you wear one, I'll wear one. You gonna wear one, Uberman Tampa? Yvette said, not a good look. Oh no, not a good look. Man, I am so, oh my gosh, this is interesting. I hope this works. Oh, okay. Oh, look. They got a little hole for that part. But they got little holes. What's that? Okay, I guess to tie it if you don't need it. Okay. Can you imagine you sitting down and somebody ain't coming through the thing? Oh God. Alright, my concern is I see where the seatbelts can come through, but the actual connection part, I don't see how that's gonna work. So I'm gonna have to work on this. Hopefully I didn't waste no money. And oh my gosh. That's messed up. Cause this is the attachment part. And this is real good material. I wouldn't want to cut it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. I don't know. I got it from Amazon. Oh man. Okay. That sounds uncomfortable. It's they said it's very, hard wearing, so yeah. Larry said that sounds uncomfortable. Yeah, it's rough. Man. I'm trying to fold it up the way it was. It. I always buy stuff like that from Walmart. You can always take it back if it don't work. I'm gonna send it back. They usually give me, the return policy, how long, and then some They will say you can keep it. Depends on the company. But only thing I can think of, I can give it to somebody with a pickup truck. It has the bench seats. That's the only thing. Man, that messed it up. I mean, it may work, but that's kind of misleading. Because look, you see this? You think, okay. And it has the slits for the, you know, where the little lock part comes out. Yeah. Yeah, and you can't slide it under the seatbelts. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll cross that bridge when it's time. Yeah, that seems misleading to me. It was your rideshare car's your driver car. Yeah, that's what I was getting it. That's what I was getting it for. Was not my car. Oh, you're talking about the person who the passenger had an accident, a stool accident in the car. Wow, I'm sorry that happened to him. Because he probably was like on a roll. And then you get someone, I can't hold it, it's done. You had a good ride this morning, 29-mile ride on a 1.2 surge. 2 white guys from the local gentleman club. Okay. Cabaret. Ah. Oh, it was 3 white guys. Okay. That's not a bad ride. 29 miles. Y'all had so much fun, really? That's awesome. Those rides is worth it. You know, it's like, hey, and then 29 miles. Can you imagine that being boring? Oh, they live in a KKK town. Okay. Right when he seen it, his wife came out the chat. It's her car. He was using her car to Uber? Oh my gosh. Is that what you're saying, Frank? Oh, wow. And as I told them, I'll slow down. Right, when you're going into KKK town, right. I scored a $20 tip on top of that. Well, do tell. That's awesome. And that was a cash tip, right? Because we were talking about the tip limit in the app. Okay. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. That was a good trip all around. And you probably got 5 stars, right? 5 stars, a trip, a nice long trip, 1.2 surge. Yeah, I think that's a lot because I've gotten $40 tip in that. Really? But how much was the ride itself? Because what they're saying is Uber will allow 2 times the fare, but they won't go above that unless it's a cash tip. Okay. All right, let me know. Because they did say that. So if a ride is like $13 and some change, then they can tip you 2 times the $13. So you can get that tip through the app, but it has a cap. And for Lyft, they said it's, I think $50 is the cap. They do the 2 times, but it's a $50 cap. So that's interesting. Interesting. So Larry gonna let us know what's what. Man, oh man. Oh my gosh. This is awful. This is so awful now. I'm just thinking about this car, this seat cover. Anybody need a seat cover? You gotta pay for shipping and handling. Oh my gosh. And why would they say universal? Wait a minute, it's something. I have to be missing something. It has to be something I'm missing here. Yeah. It's something I have to be missing. But this doesn't make sense. You have slits here, but you know where the cars, where the straps, and then they're gonna say it's universal. And then it says suits SUV and cars. And then it has check with the headrest, check with no headrest. I'm confused. Oh, you sent it to me? Okay. Wow. Two times, that would be like 30 something. I don't know. And that was a round trip? You want me to show it? Or no? When I look at my seatbelts, I thought, okay, I thought I would have to get something made for my car. You need all seatbelts with Uber. Yeah, you do. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have the address. No, I wouldn't do that. But thanks for telling me, because I didn't see it on here. So thanks for telling me. Look, now you got me checking again. No. We got a $40 tip in the app. That's a nice ride right there. That's a pretty good ride. That's real cool. You guys see that? Isn't that nice? Let's see. You didn't see it? And you got a $40 tip in the app. That's interesting. Hey, Lady T. That is interesting. he would like that. I think we all would like that. Absolutely. I mean, all I would need is 2 rides like that. I'm good for that day. I'm fine. I'm like, see ya. Thank you. Wow. Wow. I think, no, let's see. What was the highest tip somebody got? Cash tip. It's like, thanks. Have a great day. Uber and Tampa will fall over if he saw that in his app. He did receive 20. No, wait a minute. Did he say 20 or 30? He sent me something. Okay, your height. See, his highest cash tip was 50. Yeah. I think that was the highest. You get a lot of tips? What? You get $38 tip with Grubhub, Lady T? Wow. That's not bad at all. I would prefer let me get this back here. I would prefer the cash tip. Yeah. Why you say that, Uberman Tampa? And then Frank said, with the boost and the surge, Chris was making like $30 a trip for fairly short trips, like 10 minutes, 13 minutes. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah. His inside was probably like, oh, I'm loving this. Ooh. I mean, like, oh, this feels good. And the next thing you know, nah, this can't be happening to me. Sir. I'm sorry. I tried to hold it, but I couldn't hold it. I wonder if he hit the steering wheel. Like, I can't believe this. Now, on tonight, now, his market normally pays 72 cents a mile. Oh my gosh. He was making a good killing that night. Oh, you said your tip went down since the in-app tip. Really? Yeah. Interesting. So you would get higher than the 40? Even in the tip app? Okay, his market. And me Tampa said, you know why I said it? They have you driving all over. Yeah, but man, Tampa, wasn't you telling us that? Remember the night you were we were kind of sort of with you when you were doing errands for or delivery for Grubhub, and there was one last trip. I think it was like 3 something, but it was 15 miles or something like that. And did they take all of your money for that day? Did I hear that correctly? Okay, Frank said generally $10 a trip are good for him. Okay. And Larry said before people wanting to tip, so they would just go 10 or 20. Okay. And then Lady T said, I made some good doing Panera Bread. Oh, you did? Awesome. Glad it's working out for you. Wow. That's messed up. With Grubhub treating their drivers like that. That's not nice. Not at all. I think my highest tip was have I ever did a video on my highest tip? And it comes with health insurance. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. That is so important to have that. Absolutely. I can't recall my highest tip. I don't think it was. I don't think it was $20. I don't think it was in the 20s. I don't even think it was 10. We have Uber Espanol here. Oh, what do you mean, Frank? I thought y'all were offline and working by now. I guess I'll get the money before sunset. I know, right? That's what Marcy did. Marcy said, I'm going to get out here and get my money now before it gets dark. I need you to come to Connecticut and do my taxes. Yeah. You cleaned up this year for sure, Larry. For sure you did. That is crazy. Okay, let me see if I can put this in here. Oh my gosh, I guess I'm sleeping. Oh, you made 23, and that was part-time? Oh my gosh. Larry, you're the man. You're the man. You're the man. You get out there and do what you got to do. That's pretty cool. And you have a certain time when you go out. Now, Frank was telling us in the app we have Uber X and Uber Espanol. What does that supposed to indicate? It's going to be crazy out here tonight and tomorrow because of the Super Bowl. I know, and I'm not even. Thanks a lot, Neo Soul. I appreciate you. Gives price for both. I wonder what's the difference. Hey, Neo Souls. Yeah, I'm not going to be out there with it. No. Besides that, I am waiting for my insurance card to come. I guess the driver speaks Spanish. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because I'm like, like, what is that? Okay. Oh, Adrian said, Larry, it's time to pay up. Uh-oh. And then Uberman Tampa said, if you don't make $20,000 or more, you will not get an official 1099 from Uber. You must use the yearly summary. Oh, really? They told you that? Uberman Tampa? Wow. I guess that works. That helps with the language barrier because there are some YouTube videos when the passengers are speaking English or vice versa, and the driver doesn't speak much English, and there's a language barrier. So that's good. That'll cut down on miscommunication for sure. Okay, I'm not looking around in the dark with the drunks this weekend. No, neither. Those who deals with the passengers who are tipsy or however that goes, they need night differential because they're going through some things. This guy who had the passenger have a bowel movement in his car shut him down for the rest of the night and probably for the following day. He need to be well compensated. I mean, he need hazmat. I mean, this is bodily fluids here. This is, and why was it loose? Like, what's going on? What's the deal here? And what kind of smell did it have? Was it tested? Maybe that car need to be totally shut down and no one needs to drive it. Like, what's going on? You got to be careful. You'd be surprised what people have. I tell you, I'm just like, man, please. Nah, I'm going to leave it up to the professionals out there. And, I'm okay. Nah, 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 nah. No, no, no. But I'm waiting for my insurance card to come and show Uber and Lyft. And Uber is willing to give me extra money if I upload the information within a certain time frame. I'm not holding it up. I'm just waiting for it. That's what I'm thinking. Hazmat. I mean, it's not too many regular car wash places would really gown down and mask up to deal with that, because that's body fluid. I mean, come on. Why don't you download your insurance card? Because they don't want it that way. They want an actual picture of it. I tried and they said it was invalid, so I tried and all that kind of stuff. And the seeker is someone do that in my car. I don't know what I do. I know Marcy was like she would have died. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then not only that, once you get them to the destination, it's not like they're gonna help you clean up. So then you gotta drive somewhere. Maybe you're not even familiar with the area. Then you gotta drive with that stuff and the smell in the car. That's why I got seat covers, because we were talking about a passenger urinating in the car, and somebody was trying to have sex in the car with Uberman Tampa when he was picking up passengers. So I kind of sort of was like, I need some extra protection here on my seats just in case. Now I haven't had that problem. I haven't ran into that, but I'm not exempt. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. You said download it and then print it. Oh, you're so smart. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see here. What else? Oh, he would? Really? If he don't even know where he put in the wrong address. So he probably would have made a mess. He probably Okay, Miss Glenda said the green light hub is good for helping to transmit documents, but they decided to close on Saturday. No, it's okay. I can do it in the office. I can send it to my the printer, and it'll print it, the wireless thing. So I can actually do it. But I didn't think of it. I was just waiting for it to come and just take a picture and stuff like that. I'm not in a crunch time right now, but yeah. No, I don't know how he dealt with it, but I don't know, man. I'm just like, I think maybe if I had a second car, I would kind of sort of be like, okay, I can have this car getting taken care of and getting detailed and clean really good. And I have my own personal car. I can still do what I have to do for myself, but the business car is being worked on. But since it's shared, that means I need to use it too, along with me sharing it with passengers. So that would be a great concern for me. Oh gosh. Oh my god. He'd probably be making a mess. He'd probably put the cloth in it and then take it out and then put it on the dashboard. You know how sometimes when you're dealing with children or even some adults, they act like they don't know what they're doing, they're making a mess, and then you're like, no, that's okay, just go sit down. And in reality, that's what they wanted to do anyway. So I'm thinking, or he gonna fall asleep with it in his hand. Oh God. Oh. Oh gosh. goodness. I told them to stay near the garbage. Oh, God. I don't know. I gotta... That's why I got this here. That's why I got it. I got the car seat. I don't know. I'm trying to protect what's mine. I'm trying. The off rent was safe. Okay. I don't know. Miss Glenda, what you would have done if you had picked up a passenger and he just had a bowel movement in your car? Not solid, not a solid one, but like liquid. What would you... Your carpet, your car mats. Oh my gosh. The car seat itself. Hey. I know. It's reality of an Uber and Lyft driver life. A hig. Okay. There was a 7-Eleven right there. They can walk. Okay. Man. I don't know. I would have to call an Uber myself and put a note on the window, hazmat. Because it's in the car now. The little kit that Michael Jones, I think, was telling us about is for biohazard stuff, like situations like that with the BM and body fluids. It's a cloth that absorbs this. Yeah, I might have to call an Uber myself because you gotta still drive. You gotta, wherever you gotta go, you gotta, and it's not the back seat. It's the front, right beside you here. Your right nostril right there. Peripherally, you can... Oh, goodness. Send you an email. You can show it if you want. Okay, you sent it? Okay. Oh, a picture of that? Oh, my gosh. Are you serious? It's downloading. A Higgs said, I had people who were on their way to dialysis. Oh, wow. Who smelled like they made a bowel movement. Luckily, they didn't. Oh, yeah. That's understandable. That's totally out of their control. But, someone who... I don't understand why he lost his stool. I mean, did he drink too much or, I don't know. The drill sergeant when it came out. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. Do they have colostomy bags? I noticed it with at least 2 of them. Yes, some, depending on the stage of the kidney disease that they have, some may have a colostomy bag. But me personally, I think for passengers I think it should be certain drivers to pick up those passengers. Why? Because there are things that can happen out of their control from point A to B. Such as if you have the decent paper towels, the hazmat, biohazard set up, because if they have a colostomy bag on and if the stoma is irritated or whatever and it falls off, you have to know how to dispose of that. I just think, me personally, I don't think any driver should be requested for patients that have medical issues, such as if they are a kidney patient, dealing with dialysis, because there are certain things that happens when you're dealing with patients like that. Those who are in the wheelchair, might be kind of paralyzed, that they can only use their hand. I think there's certain, because you need educated on how to support them and assist them properly versus a person who don't have those type of assistance. I mean, that's just me personally. Someone who has seizures, and they have the bracelet on. There's certain things, because, yeah, I mean, that's the way I feel about it. Don't get people card. Yeah, it's I think your car should be set up for those type of passengers. Yeah. Those who are blind, you have to know how to guide them with your elbow. You have to know how to talk to them so that they'll know which way to go, if they have the stick or not. I just think that it shouldn't just be any driver to do that. Okay. And then some, it's C. difficile, or C. diff for short. It has a very distinct smell. And people who has it supposed to be in isolation. But if you're not used to that particular smell or aware of that smell, you can have a patient in your car. They might not even know they have it. They're going to get checked out at the moment. And they have it. You would never really know, because you're not familiar with it. You're not aware. There's a certain amount of education you would have to have in order to understand that type of stuff like that. I agree. The same with people who serve as animals. Right, exactly. Certified caregiver drivers. Yeah, exactly. I don't think just any driver should be requested for that. Me personally, especially even people who has some mental issues. Some people have Tourette's, and if a driver is not familiar with that, and that particular passenger is cursing, that driver who is not familiar might take it personal, and that person can't help themselves. Then you have some passengers who, they might want to just rock constantly and rock, and you looking at them in the back seat like, what in the world? That helps keep them calm, but yet you're transporting them to the doctor's appointment or to work. Some still work. They have a handicap disability, and I just think those type drivers need to have some education on that. I'm serious. Even though it's your illness, be considerate of people that's will take care of. Yeah. Well, see, you know what? It was in the news. People are not using the ambulance now. They're using Uber, because for the ambulance, it's about $450 to go to the hospital. So what a lot of people are doing now is calling Ubers and Lyfts to take them to the ER, because it's less money, which means it puts that driver in a situation. I'll do the service animal, but that's as far as I go. Okay, service animals are fun. Oh yeah, I want to see the older dog. The older dog that this couple had adopted. That's the one I want to see. I had a blind guy once. He was smart. And he was by himself. Awesome. Yeah. They can still live. They're still all of them are still human beings. But human beings with concerns that need someone to be, specialize in it. I'd rather not have animals in my car. There should be drivers set aside who choose to do so. If I'm afraid or allergic and it's my car, I shouldn't be forced to give a ride. That is so true. You can override that. It's a form that you have to get from Uber and Lyft. It has to be filled out by your doctor. There are certain words the doctor has to have in it to assure you not to have to pick up any service animals, any passengers with service animals, because some people get allergic and their throat might swell. Then you can't breathe. Okay, now you're putting the passenger in danger. So it's not just cut and dry. Okay, then Larry said I can deal with mental illness. Oh no! Okay. Yes, because if they go off, who will address? Yeah, Uber's not going to address that. For one, did they tell Uber? And then if they did, you have the HIPAA law. So many intertwines there. But the bottom line is, you as the driver, you have to do as much as you can do to be safe. And every passenger is not a passenger per se. Some of them are actually patients. And it's the doctor's account that they're using to come to the hospital or some type of clinic. But basically it's a person's name. But I'm good with people with mental illness until they get physical. Yeah. We're not equipped to take many of the people we transport. I agree. It's all about the money. Drivers get screwed. Yeah. Yeah. It is an issue. It's an issue. Like, what if we don't get them there on time? Yeah. Because of traffic, something that happened out of our control. Right. And this is a doctor's appointment. Yeah. And then some companies or some clinics, they are on this particular doctor's or nurse's account, and they tell the patient you can't go over a certain amount of money. Prime example, I had one patient I had to take to Jai Medical, white guy. We supposed to have went to one that was not too far from where I picked him up at, but he put in the system one that was further away, and that's where I took him. And when we got there, he was like, "Oh no, I'm supposed to be at the other one." I said, I already accepted another ride, because it was considered completed. And you know how Uber will send you another ride because they see you're right there at the destination. So I said, he's in a car trying to, get the destination to come up so he can change it. I said, you can't go to any job medical and they have the records are transferred over the database. He said he don't know. They don't close. They don't open till 9. It was like 6, 7 o'clock, and he was walking. So he had to call another Uber because I had already accepted another ride. But he was calm. We had a good conversation. Everything was cool. But you're going to come across situations like that. And whatever's the situation, you always got to stay calm. Let's see here. Okay. Well, if they want to take the risk and take an Uber instead of the ambulance, they die in my car, I'm going to open the door. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay. As they roll out, you roll into prison. Okay. Uber need to ban drivers taking clients to the hospital because they are looking add bad lawsuits if something happened. Exactly. It's like someone's going through withdrawals. They're trying to get to the clinic to get their medicine, and they fiending. They having some problems, and we as the driver, we're looking at them like, okay, we're looking at them like like a natural human being, like normal human being, if you will, whatever normal is. But yet they're going through a withdrawal. Oh, they use Uber or Lyft as an emergency vehicle, and we get through. They're too slow. Yeah, just because we have those stickers, that doesn't give us the right to run no red lights, to go over the speed limit. It's like we're not police officers and driving an ambulance or a fire truck and so on and so forth, where they can turn their siren on if it's a lot of traffic, and next thing you know, we part ways and we can go through. It's not like that. But some passengers feel like we have the right to break laws and we won't get hurt. It doesn't apply to us, but it still does. I'm sure Uber don't like us taking sick people that should be taking an ambulance to the hospital. But how do you tell? Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you could be picking up a lady who's pregnant and having dilating and stuff. And next thing you know, and you're on the side of the road, and the baby crowning. Oh my God! What you gonna do? I don't know. I just think that I just think Uber and Lyft, and they, okay, I'm not against them picking up the passengers and taking them to the hospital, doctor's office, and stuff like that. I just prefer for it to be drivers who are versed and have some knowledge in the possibilities of what might happen. And then I also think that those drivers should get a certain amount for that, because they are considered specialized drivers, and I think the night drivers should get night differential, because they're dealing with a different mindset of people, and Uber and Lyft know that. That's one of the main reasons why they have that app. I called both Uber and Lyft about transporting drug dealers home, and instead of them answering me, they wanted to know who was using my car. Oh my gosh. And don't let her water break. Oh my gosh, in my car, and I'm holding my basket. You got the Uber bag. If you push, I'll catch it in the Uber bag. It might smell like subs and pizza and everything else, but I got the bag. It's right there. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Frank sent me something. I forgot all about it. Did I actually show it? Oh, okay. I didn't show it. Okay. I'm like, what would you do if I'm pulled over by the police? Nothing. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. For one, the police officer are going to put you in a whole bunch. There's not going to be too many police officers that are going to be like, okay, that's the Uber driver, that's the Lyft driver, they have nothing to do with it. Because there are some Uber and Lyft drivers that has something to do with it. So they cannot exempt you. You are guilty until you're proven not guilty. Who's to say, It's crazy. It is a situation. It is definitely, yeah. They got the ties for her too. You're, and then you got to pay money for bail, or unless you get out on your own recognizance, or you got to get a lawyer. You got to clear your name. And me personally, I just prefer not to even be in the system. That's why I pay attention to the laws of the land and things of that nature, because sometimes you accidentally get caught up in that system, and it can mess up your life. But this is what Frank was sharing in New Mexico for him. They have Uber X and Uber Español. So for passengers who speak Spanish, they have drivers that specialize in it. Come on now. Specialize in it. Uber needs some special drivers for certain things, because all passengers are not created equal. Okay. So I have a question. How many rides do you have to do with Lyft to stay active on the platform without them deactivating you? Maybe once a month or so. I mean, I'm still with them, and I haven't driven over a month. And they sending me emails to give me extra money if I upload my documents and start back driving with them. And Uber sent me an email saying that you're not making money with Uber. Like, what's going on? How can we help you? So, and I'm still active, but it's just that I'm waiting for my document, which I can actually go ahead and do it. But yeah. And then also with Uberman Tampa, there you go. He said, Larry, I went over a year with Lyft without a single ride. Yeah, so there you go. Yep, because he's just coming back on board. So, yeah, you could take a nice vacation from it and come back. You're leaving in good standards. So, good standing. So, yeah. I haven't driven with Lyft for a few months. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, you can do that. But I do think now, how are they separated? So how would they separate the accounts, though? Because then, if the account holder tell Lyft that this account is for, okay, Uber is one per month. Okay, if this account is for patients' use, and that is disclosed to Uber, and Uber still accepts that account, then that opens them up to liability in terms of medical, because they know that there will be patients, which means those who have medical issues will be considered passengers. So it's like this. The more you don't know, in a sense, in the business world, the safe you are. But once someone discloses something to you to say, I have patients who will be using my account to get driven to the office, then you, as the person who's hearing this, okay, so what type of condition are these patients dealing with? What is it that we need to be aware of? You begin to make yourself accountable, because those passengers / patients going to be in the Uber or Lyft driver care for X amount of time, which make Uber and Lyft liable if anything happens. So I believe Uber and Lyft want to turn a deaf ear. It's like, la, 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 la. Oh, we did not know that. We had no knowledge that the passenger has a medical bracelet on saying that they have seizures and stuff like that. That they can't be in a closed environment for a certain amount of time. We never knew that. Ugh. Everything is too general. Apps, that's what I'm talking. You just said it. And I say it so much. Everything is so generalized, it should be individualized. But a lot of people don't want to go through the effort to do things to make it more individual. they have on for elderly. Oh, it's called Elderly Go Grandma, I think is the name of it. Really? Uber is worried about discrimination charges, but the driver is put into a horrible place when we get these people. Absolutely. 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 There was one lady, she's pregnant. I don't know how old that video was, but she said that she drives for Uber too, and yet she's in corporate as well. I don't know, never met her, so on and so forth. But the average person who works in corporate has not dealt with, I believe, the type of some of the passengers that we have. And if they did, I really would love to know what was their mindset. Now, when you have money on your mind, you see things a little differently. You know? You let the people who are in close proximity of the situation to deal with it versus you're behind the scene. And that's the way it is with a lot of corporate people. When they're behind the scene, they don't see the nitty gritty. They don't smell the nitty gritty. And some, neither do they want to. Let's see here. Uber makes us take selfies. I know. And they do it randomly. Uber makes us take selfies. They should do the same with the passengers. Each time they get into a car, they should take a selfie. They only should have names of everyone. That's right, everyone getting into the car. Excuse me, this will help with children and moms with no car seat. Come on now. Come on now. And this is what's very, very eye-opening to me. You see how we can come here in the live, we chit-chat, we can just think of things that need to be better and how it can be better. But then you have a whole group or team of people who's in a brick and mortar building, who's a part of corporate, who will come in either those people don't have good idea resolve, something's wrong. Yeah, juice and donut. Yeah, they just come to and just but for us, we can just blurt it out what's wrong, what need to be done, how to fix it. But then 180 days, and what has happened in 180 days? To me, nothing really grandiose. Nothing like, whoa. But yet, they'll still say, oh, we know we got to fix some more things. We know we got to do better. We know. It just, to me, it just seems... I don't understand it. Capital One sent me a credit card. Every time they send it, I tear it up. I don't have time for that. You ain't gonna get me. I've been there before. Ain't going back. I ripped them up. Nope. I don't care. I don't want them. But yeah, so let's see. Make passengers give their whole name. List guests on their app. Yeah. Some, they don't even give. So you understand. Some might have D, the letter D, or T, or P, or K. These are just letters, not K-A-Y, or D-E-E, or T-E-E, or P-E-E. Just letters. But for the driver, you need a picture, your license, registration copies, insurance copies, your full name, but then you're going to allow passengers to fill out an app and put L. L, last name C. A picture of a movie star or a still picture of flowers or the sky. That's the identification of this person, the photo. But I can't even send you a picture of my car insurance that is valid and email it as an attachment, and you won't accept that? Wow. That's wow. Wow. Send pictures of your inspection. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you had Sis and Mama. Oh my gosh. You had Benny 33 OG. And they got all your personal information, exact personal information, no abbreviations, none of that. Oh my gosh. There is, okay, on our cars, exactly. There's no picture of my car on the Uber dashboard. How did you do that? Let's see. How come you weren't able to put your car if a passenger wanted to use my information? They can. Yeah, they can. But for us, okay, let's just say, okay, D gets into the car. D is a male. I don't care what the race. He's a male. D felt like he could, touch you. Touching a man or a woman, however way. So D began to try to, assault you. So you call the police. The police comes. The police gonna write a report. What is the passenger's name? D. What is the passenger's last name? C. Just the letter C. The letter D. He's a male. Where do they live? Well, according to the app, I picked them up in front of a bar on the corner. Okay, so then they call Uber or Lyft. We need the full name of the account holder D. Oh, sure. Okay. And what is the phone number that is associated with the account? Well, I don't know. I don't have that information. Okay, now where did you pick him up at? What time? Where was he going? And you flustered because, someone just assaulted you. And now you have to be coherent and remember all this stuff, okay? Then Uber replies, the only information that we have on D is his first name is D, the letter D. His last name is C, the letter C. And the address that we have for him, it looks like it's saying 2300 Smith Avenue. And when I Googled it, it's a McDonald's. Okay. Wow. What's on the credit card that they put on file? Oh, it says Kim Smith. Okay. So all these things has to transpire before you actually to really get some legal help. And then how much money are they going to spend taking time out with you when they have other things happening? Okay, let's see here. Oh, it doesn't allow you to upload? Oh, wow. Okay, warning. The auto accept all trips feature does not make any sounds. So you have to keep your eye on your app. I just got one for Hungry Howie's. And I'm not sure how long it's been sitting there. Oh, God. That's when the dash cam comes in. Yeah, I believe in dash cams. I do. I believe every driver should have a dash cam. Not only for your safety, the safety for the passenger too, because the passenger could be running away from a situation and jumping in your car. They called you, but there's a situation going on, and then you're protecting them as well as you're protecting yourself because you're trying to get out. Okay. They really should be required to send in their driver's license in order to use Uber. I agree. A camera inside and outside of the car. Too many lies about bad driving. I agree, absolutely. And Frank said they would probably drop you like a hot potato if they could. Oh, they would. It has happened. It has happened to some of the fellow drivers. As soon as something happened, they end up deactivating the driver instead of the passenger. Hey, Kenneth, how are you? It's crazy. And they know that it's very easy for them to do that. It's like a slap in the face. And don't be one of those drivers who is full-time, who's out there. The rating is like 5.0 and is wherever their acceptance rate is 100%, never went below 100%. They out there. They're out there. And then one situation happens. Next thing you know, that driver is deactivated. After all that driver has done, one passenger lied. Who's going to back up the independent contractor? Won't be Uber, because they're going to deactivate you. Not deactivate you with with the possibility of coming back. Shut you down right then and there. But you didn't hear my side. But the passenger said, oh, okay, Kenneth said, I'm out Ubering and Lyfting and Postmating. Oh, wow, you just like pinging all over the place. How is that working for you? Man, Tam said, I saw a video the other day about why Coke looks like in the stomach, okay? And it's like brownie batter with foam on top. Ew. Here's my question. We get paid if the passenger damage our car, but nothing if they harm our persons. You know why, right? A person can have lifelong injuries, which means issues after issues after issues after issues. Who has money that's going to be set aside for those drivers? But a car